Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with DR Market. Today I am doing my memory journal, personal journal. I think that's what I decided to call it. Anyway, this is going to be really quick, just a one-page one because I forgot to do this. This was right before families went on their Hawaii trip. So this has happened. Okay, I have it on here. June 13th. This was my mom. She fell and she broke her hip and was taken to emergency. So, I just wanted to document it. I have the emergency visitor pass, and then the other two are just the passes when I went in to visit her in the hospital before and after surgery. So, and then she went over to a skilled nursing rehab facility. I think she was just there just a little over a month. She went home and she's doing great, by the way. So I did want to say that. And then this just kind of reminded me of her. It says, simple pleasures are among life's greatest treasures. That just kind of reminded me of her. It's kind of like too big to go that way. So I'm hoping that I can, maybe I'll turn it on its side. I do like the flowers on here. I was looking for like a recent photo. We just took pictures on our birthday, so that's already in my memory journal. But yeah, so it's just going to be a really quick one. But they do. Oh, I do have this illustration of women over here. Maybe I'll put it in here. My mom's such the greatest lady, and I know everybody like thinks that of their mom. So I don't know. She just is so. I mean, she was strict on us. I mean, she didn't, she wasn't like a mom that gave in to us. She really couldn't afford to be because she basically raised three girls on her own. And I think what made her really strong and tough, though, was she had four brothers, two younger and two older. So I think that kind of made her kind of tough. And her favorite flower is the sunflower, which is one of mine too. Just, I don't know. I think they're more of a wildflower. I'm not sure, but they're just so pretty. And that's why I have this ribbon, and I was glad I remembered that I have. So this is like the inside here, because I do have that little piece of tape. So maybe I'll make it like an edging over here. That would be kind of cool. I was just looking for things that reminded me of her. I mean, I could always add, and it's just going to be the one page. So maybe I'll just cut out the words so I can get it on here. And then put these, I could actually cut this into two parts. I could do a little fussy cut here. So a quick little, try not to be too detailed with it. And then, yeah, I'll just use the whole thing, but in a different way. You have to kind of remember that. Like, you don't have to use this as a whole piece. These can be two separate pieces, or just if you want to, just use the one piece. One of the pieces, like I said, I really like the little saying on here, sentiment, saying, call it whatever. And I'm trying not to be too fussy with the fussy cutting. Little white is fine because the paper is, it's a newer paper, so it does not aged or anything. And little bees on here. So yeah, it seems like our summer's almost done, but these days coming up, like we have low 90s. Oh my gosh, it's so nice in the mornings. So I know other people are having storms. Like we have, our summer's pretty long. It's a good 3 months. Almost cut off my little sentiment that I was trying to keep. Pay attention, maybe I can't talk and cut. Okay, there we go. There's that. Let's see if we can even turn this the other way. On top or on bottom. And then this one, let's see if I have anything left here. Probably not going to be straight. I just realized the little G's there hanging down, but that's okay. Let's see, Simple Pleasures. I think I'm going to actually cut it all the way out. I know I'm losing that little top B up there, but that's okay. And I'm going to just give this a minute and I'll place everything. After I get all the stickers and everything, those are going to be in the background. So I know they're just so bright. This one here is really bright, but I'm just going to put it on there anyway, and then whatever's covered up is covered up. A little bit more. And I lost a little bit of it sticky. So I think what I'll do is just, yeah, I picked up all the lint from whatever I was wearing there. And why are we not, the glue is not coming out. Well, it had a pin in it. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is, like I said, I just wanted to, I kept these little pieces of ephemera. What I think I'm going to do though too is go back and document the exact dates that she was in there, but her progress is really coming along nicely. So she, what kind of made it bad too is she broke her kneecap about 25 years ago, and it's the same, you know, it's the same leg, of course. And so that's kind of like hindered her progress a little bit because it was acting up and arthritis had set in. It was like, but she's actually doing exercise on that knee and it's really helping. So she just, you know, on a walker for the most part. She is getting around at home really well, and she's not living alone. One of my sisters lives with her, so it makes it really nice. So there we go. See, I'm just going to kind of disguise that a little bit. I don't know if there's dates on here. Oh, there are dates on here. So I'm just going to like just put this on here just to have it on here. This is a photo of me too. It's a funny looking photo. Oh yeah, these will have to be. I'll put one down here. Just those, and almost like one of those old photocopy type photos is what it was. But yeah, just you know, just put your stuff on. Okay, this is the side that's going to be, oh, my tape, I forgot. I might want to scoot that. I'm gonna scoot that over just a little bit. So that means my piece here, I don't want that right there. That's going to be chopped into. Well, that'll look kind of weird. I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna, well, here, we'll just put it down at the bottom then, and part of the top. We'll keep, remember, keep that B on there. I'll keep this open here. So, you know what? I'm going to cut around this flower. Kind of just give it a little piece there. I like that. I'm going to make sure we are in the camera where you can see we're not down too far or up too high. Yeah, this was June 13th. That's right there. Big bold orange. I guess that they just have that, like, so they don't have to really look that closely to see that, you're a visitor and you belong there. Emergency departments are really small. Let's see, I'm going to put this over this way. Kind of like that, because this is going to go on this side. We'll just put another little piece over here. Okay. Yeah. I'll just get that up there, overlapping there a little bit. Alrighty. If you hear any dog barking in the background, that is my mom's little dog, because I'm still taking care of her. She's not feeling exactly that confident in taking care of her dog, so there's that. But that's okay. And then this will be over here on this side, so we won't have any problem with the little holes that are going on my cinch over here. I'm going to have to get quite a bit of glue on here though, so this holds down. This might take just a minute here or two. Going around all the petals and then in the center. I'm going to get a little bit of glue on everything. I think I bought this at Joann Fabrics. That used to be my place to go. So I was so sad that they closed. I haven't even been over to Michael's yet to see. They say that people are saying they do have fabric over there. But I don't know, like the selection might not be what Joann Fabrics had, so that might be an issue. Okay, there we go. That must fit perfectly, that little strip there. And like I said, this is just, a little ephemera that I kept from there. And then I'm going to try to leave a little bit of space, or maybe even just put a little pocket on here somewhere. Maybe write down a little bit, about everything else. And just like I said, this little sentiment I really like, so it just reminds me of my mom. So there we go. And there's a little bit of area here to write a little sentiment. So I didn't use any distress oxide or anything on here, but I think what I'm going to do is go and maybe trace around the sentiment just so it kind of stands out a little bit. Maybe with the Sharpie. Maybe go up just a little bit. So it wasn't, it wasn't like a exciting. Well, I guess it was kind of exciting, but not in a good way. That she fell, but she's doing great. So I think that makes the memory better, because she's doing so well. I'll make sure this is a little bit on the dry side. Let's see here. Like I said, I was just trying to find things that remind me of her. the sentiment and the sunflowers remind me of my mom. So could put an older photo there of her. Maybe I'll do that. I do have older photos of her, so I might do that. Just, it's my mom. So anyway, there we go. And let's see, the pen. Let's see. I had a thick one over here. I was hoping I had one of the smaller ones, but let's see. I want to kind of try it on something. I have something over here. Let's see, how little can I get around? Yeah, that'll look good. Okay, because I do like this. I see other creators do this. And they, it's not, you make it kind of messy. And I know these are not they're not like real straight. The paper's not real straight. But that's just part of it. Okay, that looks good, right? And this is so bright orange, I really can't get away from that. That's so funny. So bright. Let's see, I don't think I need anything else on here. But anyway, that's that. Okay, guys, I know it was really quick. I just wanted to get this in here before I forgot. I did have this camera over there. So there we go. That was June 13th. Oh, June 13th through June 16th. That was my life for those few days. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. All the comments and likes and shares. Awesome. Can't thank you enough. Okay, until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.